you just think of going to the pharmacy as just another errand to run? Well, it's much more than the pharmacy. The team there is a vital source for you and your family, for your health and well-being. Are there things that maybe you're missing out on, things you should be asking that you're not? Well, today, pharmacist Dr. Heather Vance with Cone Health Community Pharmacy is here to talk about pharmacy services that maybe you're just not even aware of. So let's start with this. A lot of times we pick up a prescription and we just totally skip the consultation because maybe we've had this before or this is a regular kind of, pill that we take. Why should we be making sure that we talk to the pharmacist each time?
I love this question because, especially as a community pharmacist, we love to talk to our patients. And each time you pick up a prescription, there can be something new that's changed in your health over time that the pharmacist may or may not be aware of. There's also a lot of information on that pill bottle that's often missed. Best time to take the medication, things to avoid while you're taking it. And even if you've been on the medication for a long period of time, it's a great time to have a refresher with the pharmacist, especially if you're purchasing over the counter items.
Yeah, because I think that sometimes you just think, well, I've been taking this forever. I'm sure everything's fine with it. But maybe you didn't read the whole pamphlet the first time, or maybe they've figured out something else that's an interaction since the last time you took it. And so it's good to have that conversation.
Exactly. And I think that our health can change so frequently and rapidly that it's really important to follow up with the pharmacist to make sure they're up to date, especially if you've stopped taking something and we can remove it from your list, or even if you're adding something new, we can check those drug interactions.
Yeah, it is just another step in making sure that your health is okay, right? Having somebody else,
Exactly.
another set of eyes to look at it. So a lot of times where you're taking multiple medications, or maybe you're caregiving for someone who's taking multiple medications, and you may have to make sure that you're getting all of those doses just right. And sometimes that can be confusing. What's a good way to keep track of that?
There are a lot of great ways to keep track of it. At our Cone Health Community Pharmacy locations, we offer adherence packaging services, which I am happy to show you today. I've got a box here that would have all of the names of your medications you're taking, the doses, the directions, and each medication, depending on the time of day you take it, is actually a little tear off package. So what I'll do is I'll show you that I just tear off my one package, say this is my morning pill. You can see that it's got its pills in there and it's got the name of the medications that you're taking. So each day you can open it, tear it open, and then just pop out the pills that you have to take whenever you need to take them. So we do this all the time for patients who have multiple medications, patients who take things even up to 5, 6 times per day. So we offer this service to any of our patients.
That is fantastic, especially so you don't have to put it in that little thing that keeps it, and then it's hard to take those things out and all that other kind of stuff, and you don't have to refill it. It's just done for you. All right. So if someone is interested in having that set up, what would they need to do? What kind of steps would they need to take?
The biggest step is calling whichever Cone Health Community Pharmacy location you want to pick up your medication at, or if you wanted it delivered to you by mail, any of our Cone Health Pharmacy locations will connect you to the service that you need. This is called adherence packaging, or if you just tell them that you're interested in getting the little box to put all your medications in that's not the pill box, they should definitely be able to help you out setting that up.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. Now, I know you mentioned that is a possibility that you can get it mailed. Is there also something else that you can do? Because I know we were thinking about if you take multiple trips to the pharmacy, finding the time to do that is kind of tricky. So are there options to help you that way too?
We have a whole bunch of options that support our patients with adherence or remembering to take their medications beyond just these pill packs or adherence packaging. We also offer free home delivery for all of our patients. So it doesn't matter where you live, we will deliver your medication to you. And we also offer an automatic refill program that will set up any medications you're taking to automatically fill the next time it's due. And then finally, we have a program called Medication Sync that's going to link up all of your medications to fill hopefully on the same day. So you don't have to make all the trips to the pharmacy. I know we have a lot of patients who still prefer to get out and active, even if they're elderly. So we also offer curbside delivery for those patients as well.
I like all the different options, especially since sometimes life gets crazy, right? And you're about to go on vacation or whatever else. The last thing you're going to do is think about your medication, and to know that it's already just on a track is making it much easier. All right, let's talk about some common misconceptions about community pharmacies that maybe some people think is right, but just really isn't.
Yes, our Cone Health community pharmacies are for everyone. I think people think that because we're Cone Health, you have to see a Cone Health provider in order to fill your prescriptions there. That is not true. Any person anywhere who has a prescription can use our Cone Health community pharmacy locations. And we're more than happy to help coordinate transferring any prescriptions from other pharmacies if you do decide to fill your medications with us. We also offer over the counter products. So we do have a limited selection at some of our locations, but we're more than willing to order a prescription, or I'm sorry, an over the counter product that you may like and get that in for you to purchase. So we're very focused on making sure we're bringing the care to you at our Cone Health Community Pharmacy locations. And that's for any person in the whole Piedmont Triad, as well as across the state who may want home delivery.
That's really cool. So you don't have to have any kind of connection to Cone Health to be able to do that. And especially with those pill packets and the other service, that's really cool. All right, we're going to continue talking about the community pharmacy resources. We'll be back in just a few minutes.